Hey everyone, welcome back to Stranosoft Insights. My name is Praveen, and in today's videos, we are diving into something really exciting: securing your cloud infrastructure, whether you are a beginner or already familiar with the cloud computing. In this video, is going to help you like set up your first server, optimizing your infrastructure, or learn about AWS cost-saving tools. And if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on future tutorials, tips, and deep dives into the cloud world. And also give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful. So today we will focusing on securing your cloud infrastructure, where I will walk you through steps, concepts, tools. So without further ado, let's get started. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, security is the most concern for businesses of all sizes. So, with the increasing reliance on cloud infrastructure, ensuring your applications and services are protected from malicious threats has never been more critical. Whether you are deploying web apps, managing sensitive data, or scaling globally, a robust security strategy should be a part of your foundation. In this blog, we will break down the most important security practices you should be following as a company from both a DevOps and AWS perspective. So, and explore the tools and techniques available to help defend against attacks and malicious activities. So here it comes first one, DevOps security based practices. So as a DevOps practitioners, security often takes a back seat to speed and automation, but it does not have to. Incorporating security into every stage of the development process is the key to building a secure and scalable applications. So let's dive into some essential security practices DevOps teams should be following. So first is like embrace DevSecOps. So it also known as shift security left. So the concept of DevSecOps means integrating security into the early stages of the software development lifecycle. So instead of treating security as an afterthought, developers are responsible for the writing secure code, and automation helps ensure security checks happen continuously. So by shifting left, you reduce the chances of vulnerabilities making it into a production. So, what are the tools to implement? So, first one is a Sonar Cube for continuous code quality and security checks. Snake to automatically scan the open source dependencies for vulnerabilities, and OWASP Zap for automating web app security testing in your CI/CD pipeline. And next one is like secrets management, like where your credentials secure. One of the biggest threat is accidental exposure of your sensitive credential like API keys or password in your source code. So it stores secret in a Git repositories or unencrypted files is a huge risk. So instead, use dedicated tools to handle secret securely. Okay, and what are the tools to implement? AWS Secret Manager, like for securely storing and managing access to secrets. And next is HashiCorp Vault, like for centralized secret management for protecting sensitive data. And Kubernetes secrets, like if you are working with the K8s, securely store secrets within your clusters. So next one is continuous monitoring and logging. Like one of your code is deployed, security does not stop there. Implement real-time monitoring and logging to detect unusual behavior, identify potential breaches, and provide a clear audit trail. So its security monitoring helps you catch issues as they occur, while comprehensive logging ensures you can trace back and analyze the problem. So what are the tools to implement? Like Prometheus and Grafana for monitoring system metrics and alerting, visualizing metrics it into easy understandable charts. Next one is a AWS CloudWatch and CloudTrail for centralized logging and API tracking in AWS environments. And ELK stack like Elasticsearch, Logstash, Kibana for collecting, analyzing, and visualizing logs across your infrastructure. The second one is AWS security best practices. Amazon Web Services offer a variety of tools and services to help you secure your cloud infrastructure. So, whether you are managing workload in the cloud, scaling globally, or processing sensitive data, AWS has you covered with a built-in security measures. Here are the essential AWS security practices you should adopt. The It comes under like identity and access management, which shortly called IAM. The principle of least privilege should be your guiding rule. Each user, services, and application in your AWS environment should have access to that resources. They need to do their jobs, nothing more, nothing less. Enforcing fine-grained access controls ensures that a compromised user account cannot wreak havoc on an entire system. Okay, what are the best practices? So use AWS IAM to create a roles with specific permissions, enable multi-factor authentication for additional security, regularly review and rotate access keys to prevent stale credentials. And next comes under in this network security with VPC and security groups. So building a secure network architecture is critical in AWS. Virtual private cloud lets you define isolated networks, while security groups and network ACLs control the traffic allowed to and from your instances. So, what are the best practices? So, restrict access to services only through trusted IPs or ranges. Use security group to permit traffic only on necessary ports. Example like port 4434 HTTPS, and implement network ACLs as an additional layer of security at the subnet level. And the next one is a data encryption. Keep it secure at rest and in transit. So in data encryption, data breaches can happen anywhere, so it's crucial to protect your data both when it's stored at rest and when it's being transmitted in transit. And AWS offers several tools to make encryption easy. So what are the best practices of data breaches? So use AWS key management services to manage encryption keys, like it's shortly called KMS also, and it enables encryption on services like Amazon S3, EBS, and RDS. So ensure all communication is secured using SSL and TLS certificates. Next one is like compliance and auditing with AWS config at CrowdTrail. Maintaining compliance with security standards is a must for business handling sensitive data. So AWS provides tools that allow you have to automate compliance checks and audit your infrastructure for a security gaps. And what are the best practices? So use AWS config to track and enforce compliance across your resources. So enable AWS CloudTrail to log every action taken in your account, providing an audit trail for investigating security incidents. Button and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on future tutorials, tips, and deep dives into the cloud world. And also give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful.